Yo, what is up everybody? This is All Day OBJ here, bringing you the first installment of a new series where I'm going to be talking about the best classes in Black Ops 2. Now today we're going to be covering the best setup for rushing, as well as the ideal playstyle to suit it. So let's begin with the class. As a rusher, we're going to be in close quarters most of the time, so we'll need a gun with a good short to medium range effectiveness, a high rate of fire, decent damage, and low recoil. The Vector K10 is probably the best SMG in the game for this role. Other SMGs are also good, like the MSMC for example, but none of them have, just the versatility as this gun has. It has a 937 rate of fire and a 4 to 6 shot potential, along with very low recoil, as I said earlier. And that just makes this one of the best SMGs. So to make the most of this gun in our playstyle, we're going to have to get to the enemies quickly while remaining, undetected and stealthy, all that good stuff. So to begin our set of perks, we will be using Hardline and Ghost. Now Hardline is just to get score streaks faster, so you can build up to your Lodestar or Swarm or whatever high score streak you're using. Even if you're using low score streaks, it decreases the time by, I think, 20%, so it really will help you out for getting score streaks. Lightweight is also an option if you want to replace Hardline, but I would go with Hardline. Now, as a second perk, we're going to be using Scavenger. This may seem kind of like a questionable decision, as many people use Toughness, and that's also a very powerful second tier perk, but for this playstyle, Toughness isn't that important, because you're not going to be getting into very many, direct gunfights. And as a third perk, Extreme Conditioning is going to allow us to sprint twice as long, so it just lets us get to the enemy spawn faster and wreak havoc faster. So these perks are going to let us get into the enemy spawn, as I said, very quickly, while keeping us hidden from enemy detection. Now, as for attachments, the suppressors paired with Ghost, obviously, will just completely stop you from being on the radar, unless you just stop moving and the enemies get a UAV. That's the only way you're going to be able to be seen on the radar. Otherwise, you'll be hidden from enemy detection in that regard. And the quick reload from Fast Mag will allow us to reload extremely fast, especially for the Vector. It just makes the reload go by in an instant. And then finally, our lethal and tactical equipment will allow us to escape from many tough encounters with enemies. So the lethal is going to be the C4. The C4 is extremely overpowered if you haven't tried it out. And the flashbang will allow you to kill enemies very, very easily, as if they're blind, they can't even take a shot at you. The smoke grenade is also a good tactical, but they're both good. Flashbangs, concussion, smoke grenade, they're all good. They're interchangeable. Just use whatever one you like most. Now, these with Scavenger will allow unlimited supply, so feel free to waste as many C4s and flashbangs as you want. So that's the setup. You should be using this setup to sneak behind enemies and shoot them in the back. Because you have extreme conditioning, you can just flank the enemies, shoot them in the back. You don't want fair fights, you just want to be sure you're going to guarantee every kill, so you want to be rushing into the enemy spawn, and just shooting them in the back. It's a very easy way to play. You can get lots of kills very easily with this, and that's about all for rushing. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
I don't do that. I don't know. Okay, man.
9 captures. 9 captures.